Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm Auto, and I have incredible news to share with you. The 2019 Shelby GT500 has been leaked. 2 new images were uploaded by Instagram user Sinister Lifestyle, and they show the car at what appears to be a special event. Maybe it was private, I don't really know. All I do know is these look legit, and I'm going to be analyzing them in this video. I'm also going to give you an update on the latest GT500 news, so to kick things off, let's take a look at some new spy footage. Alright, so let's take a look at this new spy footage. This video was shot by Instagram user Armando Lamborghini. Let's take a closer look.
That's beautiful! Dude, look at the hood!
So already we can tell this is in fact the GT500. Not only does it have the hood vents like the person in the video pointed out,
dude, look at the hood!
But it also has the same front fascia found in the teaser image. So the guy recording this obviously knows it's the GT500, but the driver of the test mule doesn't want to be recorded. Stop! So he quickly gets into the left lane and drives off. Now take a listen to this exhaust note. Now you might be thinking, that sounds an awful lot like the GT350. Well, there's actually a reason for that. Let me explain. Recently, Ford announced that the GT350 will be refreshed for the 2019 model year. And get this, it will include parts that were developed for the GT500. For 2019, Ford wanted to focus on improving the handling characteristics of the GT350. They improved the handling, the aerodynamics, suspension, brakes. I mean, they went all across the board. They even changed the tires. But let's focus on the features that are said to be derived from the GT500. First, we have an all-new spoiler. The new spoiler improves the aerodynamics and reduces drag. In addition, there's also an optional gurney flap that can be installed, which will help to further improve downforce. Another big change they made was making the opening to the grille a little bit smaller, which once again is supposed to help with aerodynamic efficiency. Now it's important to understand that these features were first developed for the new GT500. This is exciting news to hear. I mean, think about it. The GT500 is building upon the success of the GT350. The two cars are going to share a lot of the same DNA. So getting back to the question, why do these two cars sound so similar? Well, the reason is they both have the 5.2-liter V8 engine. However, the GT500 will have a cross-plane crank instead of a flat-plane crank. The rumor has it that when Ford added the supercharger, the flat-plane crank wasn't cooperating. So in order to make more reliable power, they opted to go with the traditional cross-plane crank. Now, whenever Ford is working on a new engine, they like to give them code names. For example, the Mustang GT's 5-liter is known as the Coyote, the GT350 is known as the Voodoo, and the GT500 has been given the code name Predator. Now throughout this year, Ford has released 1 video and 2 images of the GT500. But now, thanks to Instagram user Sinister Lifestyle, we finally get to see what the GT500 will look like. Are you ready? Here it is. Now, I don't know where this guy was that he was in the position to take these pictures, but I can tell you one thing, Ford is not going to be happy. They are so secretive about new products, and the fact that this image made it online is just mind-boggling. So let's take a closer look. So there were 2 total images uploaded. This first one gives you a better view of the front. The first thing that really strikes me is that aggressive front fascia. That blacked out grille area looks so menacing, and it's complemented by those large air ducts off to the side. Now we can't really see the hood that well, but we do see a sliver of the hood vents, which were seen in the teaser video and look really nice. Now the rims on this car don't look like anything we've seen in Ford's official teaser footage. They appear to have a 7-spoke design, and wrapped around them are really wide tires, which we knew were going to be on this car. Towards the back, we can see that black spoiler. It looks just like the one we saw in the teaser video. And something I've been wondering all along is, are they going to release a GT500R? And I'll tell you what, guys, I have a very strong suspicion that this is the GT500R. This car just screams track car. There's nothing here leading me to believe it's for the drag strip. But as we all know,
Venom kills demons.
yeah, Venom kills demons, so does that mean there'll be a GT500 capable of performing on the drag strip? Well, it's really anybody's guess at this point, but one important thing to keep in mind is that Jim Owens also said the upcoming GT500 will have different levels of performance. But what does that really mean? Is there going to be a drag-ready version, a track-ready version, or maybe even just a standard model? These are questions that have been asked over and over again, and we're anxiously waiting for the answers. Now, the thing about these images is there are so many questions. How did this guy manage to pull this off? Was he invited to a special event for dealers only? We really don't have those answers right now. I'm sure eventually we're gonna find out, but in the meantime, I'm just baffled this was accomplished. I'm gonna be honest, I think the car looks really sharp, but at the same time, there's one little thing I'm upset about, and that's the headlights. I just can't stand the fact it has the old style of headlights. Now, I understand that the headlight style is personal preference. I personally like the new style of headlights, and I think that because Ford put the old style on, it makes it look a little dated. But I've also heard rumors there's a reason why they stuck with the old style of headlights. I'm sure we'll find out when Ford officially reveals the car. And speaking in which, when are they going to officially release it? Well, the latest rumors are suggesting it's going to be sometime this coming January. Now, it seems like we've been saying this for the past 3 Januaries, but believe me, with all of the stuff that is leaked within the past year, it has to be revealed this January. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, how much horsepower is this car going to bring to the table? Well, according to a leaked spec sheet, it's possible this car will be making 720 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque. Now, we knew all along it was going to be at least 700 horsepower based off of the teaser video, but we weren't exactly sure how far Ford would take it. I do wish it was a little higher than 720 horsepower, considering the fact that cars like the Hellcat Red Eye, and the Demon are way above that mark. But even if it is true the car will make 720 horsepower, I'm still not going to be upset, because I know that Ford has put in so much time and energy into developing this car that it's not going to disappoint. Now, I want to know what you guys think. Do you like the looks of the GT500? Are you excited? Do you think it's going to be 720 horsepower? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks so much for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to keep up to date with the latest car news, and I'll see you real soon.